Good morning, everybody. Last time we have to explain the application of X-ray. So today, now I revise this application again. Medical application of X-ray. X-ray is used to detect the bullet position inside the body. X-ray are used for detecting fractures, tumors in the human body. Next application, X-ray are used for diagnosis of tuberculosis, stones in kidneys, gallbladder, etc. Now, scientific application of X-ray. X-ray are used for studying the structure of crystalline solid and alloy. X-ray are used for the identification of chemical elements, including determination of their atomic number. X-ray can be used for analyzing the structure of complex molecules by examining their X-ray diffraction pattern. Now, industrial application of X-ray. Number one, X-ray are used to detect the defects or flaws within a materials and check the crack of the wall. Second application, X-ray can be used for testing the homogeneity of welded joints, insulating materials, etc. Next number, X-ray are used to analysis the structure of alloys and other composite bodies. X-ray are also used to distinguish between real diamond and duplicate diamond. X-ray are used to study the structure of materials like rubber, cellulose, plastic, fibers, etc. And last application, last industrial application of X-ray. X-ray are used to detect the smuggling gold at airport. So student, these three type of application of X-ray. Number one, medical application. Second, scientific application. And third, industrial or mechanical application of X-ray. Out of these three types of application, one or two application must be asked in your examination. Now, laser. So laser stand for light amplification stimulated emission of radiation. So a laser is produce a very narrow beam of light that is useful in many technologies and instruments. The laser stand for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. The letters in the words laser stand for and light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. This is the full form of laser. Is very important, keep in your mind. The laser is a device that product a light beam with some remarkable properties. Some important properties of laser. Number one, monochromatic. Second, coherent. Third, unidirectionality. And fourth, intensity. So student, in monochromaticity, the light whose waves all have the same frequency or wavelength. It consists of same frequency and same wavelength in case of monochromatic property of laser. Then coherent, the light with the waves all exactly in same phase. Light waves are exactly in same phase. Then unidirectionality, light produced sharp focus. In unidirectionality property, light produce sharp focus. Intensity, the beam is extremely intense. The beam is extremely intense in case of intensity. Now, absorption or stimulated absorption. Absorption कोई stimulated absorption कहा गया है. So, in case of absorption, photon of energy h nu equal to E2 minus E1. Here, h is the Planck constant, nu be the frequency of light, and E2 be the upper level and E1 be the lower level. Is incident on the atom move from higher energy state to the lower energy state. So higher energy shows E2 and lower energy shows E1. In this case, atom in the ground state absorb energy of incident photon and excited towards the higher energy level E2. This process is called absorption or stimulated absorption. So student, this diagram we have to given. So listen here, absorption, this diagram is the absorption or stimulated absorption. Then second diagram, spontaneous absorption. This is the photon. When light falls on the metal plate to get photons or quanta and emits the electrons, and this is the stimulated emission. Keeping your mind, absorption, this is the upper level E2 and this is the lower level. This is the upper level and this is lower level. This is the upper level and this is lower level. So this is E1 is lower level and E2 is the upper level. E1 is lower level and E2 is upper level. E1 is lower level and E2 is upper level in case of stimulated emission. Now spontaneous emission. Atom move from higher energy state to lower energy state E2 to E1, spontaneously emitting a photon h nu. Atom move from higher energy state to lower energy state, spontaneously emitting a photon h nu. In this case, spontaneous emission depends on the types of transition and particles radiation are emitted spontaneously. In this case, radiation is random mixture of quanta having different wavelength and different phase. Keeping your mind. In this case, spontaneous emission, the radiation is the random mixture of the quanta having different wavelength and different phase. So now, student, I stop here. Thank you very much.